Glad you could join us here on Spectrum Sports. Kanoa Leahy sitting next to Chris McLaughlin. Keone Finn will do the honors for Hawaii with the serve. Set going to Just Bianchi, as many will tonight. Great dig, Aleu Choi. And it's going to be a net violation called against Hawaii. So just like that, the Gauchos able to diffuse some of the excitement in the air in this building. And they strike first. Jess Bianchi, who went bananas the last time he played in this facility. Career high 32 kills on 70 swings in a 5-set loss to Hawaii. Here's Kurt Neusterer, and he pounds it down, and that gets a roar out of the home crowd.
How about that pass from Aleu Choi? Right on the money for Rosenthal to set the middle.
Kurt Neusterer hitting .429 on the year, just under a kill per set. This is also an area where he has impacted matches, however, from the service line. 1-1. And he sends it long, and the Gauchos get the point. UCSB coming in 9-17 overall on the year, 2-8, and coming in as the 6th seed in the Big West Conference. They are 4-3 all-time in Big West Conference tournament play, having won the whole shebang, if you recall, back in 2021. Here's Jack Walmer, former University of Hawaii.
The server Hawaii's passers fear most.
As that back one-handed set attempt by Tread Rosenthal missed the mark. And Guilherme Voss unable to get there. The two all Big West Conference first team selections as announced yesterday, unable to make that exchange occur. So 3 serving 1, and Jack Walmer, the former Rainbow Warrior, now in his 2nd year with UC Santa Barbara, getting ready to serve again. 3 serving 1. Pass by Thim is a good one. Outside, here's Louis Sakanoko, and he is denied access. Owen Longcar, one of the guys in the middle, being thrown into the mix because of injuries. They're basically down to just 2 middle blockers available in Longcar and Sam Meister, and he was in the middle of a devastating swat right there.
And they were both former outside hitters, and they're thrown into the middle.
So 4 serving 1. You're loving this start if you're the Gauchos. Crowd trying to urge the home team on. And Walmer sends it long. And Hawaii catches a break there. Hawaii 22-6 overall on the year. 5-5, finishing as the 3 seed in the Big West Conference. They are 7-2 all time in this event. And playing in this first round, if you want to call it the quarterfinals or just an opening round, you don't have all the teams playing. So, but playing in this first day for the first time since the inception of this event, as you take a look at Rick McLaughlin, 16th year head coach for the Gauchos. All he can do basically is laugh it off, the amount of injuries that he has had to navigate through this season.
I asked him the other day, hey, are you the director of a MASH unit? Or for what? Luckily, he's old enough to know what MASH is. And Alan Alda and all the rest of those guys. It was pretty funny. He said, yes, we really are a true MASH unit. They have at least 4 to 5 guys that are out. People playing out of position.
And guys who he has relied upon. You have Dominic Lang, who is one of their go-to serving specialists. He suffered a torn meniscus. He's out. You have Josh Aruya, who is their very dynamic freshman middle, 6'9". In fact, he injured himself in the series against Hawaii in this building, and he is out for the rest of the season. And so, yeah, add that to what was already a slew of injuries and guys who were unavailable prior to that. 3 serving 5. Outside it goes, and the swing by Ben Court finds the court. 6'4" redshirt sophomore from Hermosa Beach, California. Had 16 kills on 39 attempts, hit .333 back on March 30th against Hawaii. As you take a look at Charlie Wade in his 15th season, holds an 11-8 record in 11 conference tournament appearances. That includes Hawaii's time back in the old MPSF days. But 3 Big West Conference tournament titles for Charlie Wade's squad in 2019, 2022, and last season.
Remember, he was one of the original orchestrators of having the Big West even happen let alone the Big West tournament, which has been very successful here.
A quick reset after the pass there by Court. And he's able to put a pummeling on it. And Ben Court gets the kill and a point for UCSB.
Here's another tough server coming up, by the way. Just Bianchi.
This guy leads the nation in kills per set, 4.77 per. He's also the team leader with 37 aces. As tough as they come. The pass by Phim almost hits the big screen above, and then the back set to Alaka Todd slowed down by the block. Here's Bianchi from behind the line, dug up by Rosenthal. Eleu Choi centers it. Free pass coming over the net. Big advantage here for the Gauchos. They go back row. It's Collins. Blocked and roofed by Kurt Neusterer, who quickly points at the Terraplex as if to say, this is our house.
A lot of people thought Kurt lost out on being considered for all conference. I actually got a couple of emails saying, hey, what's up? Why was Kurt left off? I don't have an answer.
Yeah, he certainly has a case to be made in his behalf. 5-7. Todd with the serve there. Cross court set. Here's Bianchi by a triple block and down. He was doing that all night long on that second night against Hawaii in this building.
How does he find a way through this three-man block? Oh, okay, a little wrist away for the lefty. Going cross court, avoiding the block.
Look at those numbers.
Oh, gaudy.
So he's tops in the nation in kills per set. You know who's number 2 in the nation? Ilir Heno of UC Irvine. The two lefties from this Big West Conference leading all of college volleyball in that statistic.
Another reason why this tournament is so special is that it's got the quality of players and teams that rival any other tournament this year, including the NC2A.
That was a 68-mile-an-hour serve there by Keone Phim. It'll be returned. Rosenthal, quick middle. Neusterer lays the hammer down.
Oh, can you tell that Kurt Neusterer loves getting that set? Oh, my goodness. He gave Trent Rosenthal a bear hug right here. Look at this. Oh, yeah. He loves getting the sets. Thank you very much.
So Kurt Neusterer and nobody else with kills for Hawaii. He's got 2 for 2. Back row, this is Court. Diving save over the net by Choi. Here's Bianchi from behind the line. Choi punches it up in the air. Here's Louis. Sends it out. And that's going to be a point for UCSB. Louis Sakanoko, the 6'5" freshman from Paris, France. Averaging 2.16 kills per set, hitting 235 on the year. In Big West play, though, averaged over 3 kills per set and hit 2. Here we go. So call is confirmed, not enough evidence to overturn. And 2 challenges left for Charlie after that attempt. So 9 serving 7 here. Gauchos coming out, and they have already made a statement that they're here to play some volleyball. However, Sam Meister blasts it into the twine, and that's going to be a Hawaii point. So the challenge almost worked like a timeout there.
They did. Absolutely. Iced the server.
And now Kurt Neusterer to serve.
We're going to watch the number of swings that I think Bianchi takes tonight. So far, he's taken half the swings. 4 of the 8 swings have been just.
How about that serve by Neusterer? Rolled it off the edge of the table, and we are tied at 9 here in set 1.
The passes were all very deep there. I think Kurt could see that, so he just lobbed a little lollipop right in front of all 3.
28 service aces for Neusterer on the year now. Into the twine, that one goes. Hawaii playing host to the Hawaiian Islands presents the 2024 Outrigger Big West Men's Volleyball Championship for the 4th time. Hawaii will also be the stage for this event next season. And in large part, that is because of the tremendous support from the likes of the Hawaii Tourism Authority and, of course, Outrigger. Pass by Thim, tight to the net. Touched over there by Trey Rosenthal.
Oh, it helps to be 6'10". What do you think, Kanoa? You did say on your show the other day that in sneakers, he is 6'10".
Yeah.
And he also said, I think I'm still growing, too. But it helps to be, intercepts that ball from going over the net by being that tall with a little tiptoe jump.
Serves it into the net. So Hawaii with 4 service errors. 5 on the other side for UCSB.
2 from Rosenthal and 2 from Neustra.
So here is Sam Collins, 6'2", redshirt junior from Manhattan Beach, California. Been fighting a bit of an illness here this week. That one skips off the tape. Here's Sakonoko, blasted off the hands. We're going to have a net violation against the Gauchos. And that's going to be a Hawaii point. And UCSB looking at their head coach, Rick McLaughlin, and they're asking him to challenge that net call. And so he is going to do just that. Their way where they were serving for the set at one point, and then Constable had that incredible save. They played extras. And they're going to reverse the call. They're going to replay the point. A bit surprised.
Yeah, maybe they were saying jersey doesn't count, has to be body. Who knows?
So here we go. Sam Collins to serve again. Pass by Eleu Choi. And Rosenthal goes quick middle to Guilherme Voss. Now we got a joust above the tape. Walmer surveying the floor, goes backside. Bianchi pounds it down.
Well, he just knows where the block is at all times. And how about the set from Walmer? He knows where Bianchi is all the time.
Now, there was a little bit of confusion as to what the score was because of the replay of that point. It should have been 11-10. I think the scoreboard in the arena, as well as our graphic, said 12-10. After that point, now it should be 12 serving 10, and it has been corrected now on all platforms. 12 serving 10 here for the Gauchos. Pass by Thim. Outside it goes to Alaka'i Todd over the block. Didn't catch a touch. Didn't catch the line. The crowd at that end of the building adamant in their opinion of what should have been an in call. And we'll see if Charlie Wade is influenced.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Hey, guess what we got, C-Mac? We got a challenge.
It's the Challenge Bowl.
Getting through this match might prove to be a challenge with all of these stoppages.
Oh, man.
Well, at least by virtue of that replay.
Playing loose, as you said earlier, playing confident, playing free.
And they will reverse the call. Give the assist to the crowd on that one. Charlie Wade, to his credit, he was responding to the crowd as he reached for the replay challenge paddle. So now Louis Sakonoko will serve. 11 serving 12 here in a very slow-moving first frame. They are just double-checking and triple-checking that the score is correct. So taking a few extra moments to make sure. This is a first set that is proceeding at the speed of continental drift.
or slow-moving lava.
Here we go, 11 serving 12. Sakanoko, that was a laser beam, 76 miles an hour. But UCSB able to return it. Advantage Hawaii though, backside. Todd through the block, popped up in the air. Nice play there by Jaden Glenn, the libero. Another free opportunity here for the Rainbow Warriors. Voss in the middle, dug up by Collins. Bump set to court, off the fingertips, dug up there by Rosenthal. Bump set, here's Todd, 3 blockers up. Goes line, misses wide, and how on earth did UCSB win that point?
I'll tell you, he played some great defense. Never said die. And they kept the ball in play.
They handled a 76-mile-an-hour heater from Louis Sakanoko and just stayed with it. Serve, however, by Longcar goes long, and Hawaii gets that point. Now Kai Taylor checking into the match here for Hawaii as the serving sub. 6'2" redshirt frosh from Costa Mesa, California.
Cousin of Nikki and Josh. Got the volleyball blood in his family, in his genes.
It's a good serve. Pass there by Glenn was pretty dynamic. Bianchi the roll shot. And a left-handed put down there by Kurt Neusterer. He says, talk to the end.
Oh. Good pop-up by Thim, and then Roosevelt unafraid to go to the middle to Neusterer. Neusterer kind of on fire tonight at the net, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got 3 kills on 3 swings. Overpass is forced. Oh, but an overpass by Kai Taylor opens the door for the flush there by Ben Court. And so Taylor heading back to the Hawaii bench. Missed opportunity on that point for the Rainbow Warriors.
A little too much adrenaline flowing, maybe.
And now Bianchi to serve. Misses wide. We're tied at 14. The winner of this match will see UC Irvine tomorrow night. Irvine, the 2 seed. And Irvine, perhaps the only team that can say, I think we're the healthiest we've been all season right now. Quick middle set. And that one put down to the floor by Sam Meister. So the Gauchos get to 15 first.
Your first application.
This goes off the block and down. Collins listed at 6'2", but he has a 6'7" wingspan. So he can play beyond what his frame would dictate. You see this season, he was primarily a serving specialist or the occasional plug-and-play guy throughout the season, but now he has started to, because of some of the injuries, taken on a greater load. Outside here, Sakanoko through the block and down. Louis Sakanoko with his first kill of the match.
That's a surprise, Kanoa. We're 34 points into the game, and Kanoa and Sakanoko finally gets his first kill. Very unusual.
Now Tread Rosenthal, second on the team with 39 service aces on the year. Diving pass there by Glenn. Against the grain, set goes to Collins, and he hits it long. So Hawaii jumps in front. They lead for the first time in set 1.
Santa Barbara's been playing some incredibly inspired volleyball.
Yeah, Santa Barbara's been playing crisp. You'd have to say much more crisply than Hawaii, but Rainbow Warriors, they've been scratching and clawing. Right now in front by 1. Back row set, it's Court. And Ben Court, who Rick McLaughlin says is just an uber competitor, able to put a hurting on that set.
He's the one who likes to win every drill in practice. Nice little back row quick.
Court has 4 kills, no errors. Jess Bianchi has 4 kills, no errors for UCSB. Collins now to serve. Pass by Choi. Almost hits the big screen above. Here's Todd, blocked and roofed. Owen Longcar, the sophomore from Pacific Palisades, at just 6'3", playing middle. And he got a good chunk of that swing by Alaka'i. "41 blocks on the season for Longcar coming into this match." Here's Collins. Pass by Sakonoko is a good one. He gets the back set, and he just blows it up, but it's dug up over the net. Back row Thim had to hit it with the left hand and made it work. Nothing appearing to go according to plan for the Rainbow Warriors, and yet here they are, tied with UCSB at 19.
Nice improvisation by Keone Thim. That's 2 left-handed shots we've seen tonight. Nooster's got one, and Thim's got one. Both went down for kills.
Sakonoko now to serve. Into the net. Sakonoko, who finished the regular season in conference play, tops in the league in aces per set, 0.44 per. Couldn't get it that time. Here's Longcar. Pass by Sakonoko. Over the net. A little joust up there. And Rosenthal, who is not a front row player, going to be called for the violation as he challenged on that joust. And so a point for the Gauchos. Charlie Wade, interestingly enough, at the very tail end of what was a Hawaii thrilling victory. As the serve goes out of the timeout, Hawaii back within 1. But how different things could be and feel if Spiros Hakas were healthy and available, but not the case. They played through the entire conference schedule without him, and Charlie Wade saying, hey, look, that was our testing ground to try to see what we needed to do to be at our best for this tournament. And right now they're up against a UCSB team that is just oozing confidence. Sam Meister dunks that one down, and the Gauchos are up by 2 again.
And they're playing precisely how Charlie thought they would play. He thought they'd play loose, they'd play fearless, they'd take chances, and they'd bomb it from behind the service line. That's precisely what's happening right now. They're hitting 450, Hawaii's hitting 200.
Bianchi serves it out. And that's been really the saving grace a little bit for the Rainbow Warriors, is the fact that UCSB, going for it from the service line, has no service aces to show for it. They have 10 service errors, though.
Yeah, and they've pulled Hawaii's setter off the net quite often, allowing the UCSB block to line out.
Todd with the serve. Good pass there by Glenn. D-set Bianchi through the block and down. Well, here he goes again. Donning the superhero cape. 5 kills, no errors. Ben Court also 5 kills, no errors. That bodes very well for UCSB's chances tonight. Pass by Sakonoko is a beauty. Outside, Keone Thim is blocked and roofed. UCSB with 3 blocks here in this opening frame. Jack Walmer was up next to Meister on that. 6 matches a season ago.
His dream all along has been to play for UCSB. His grades weren't quite ready to get in, so Rick McLaughlin said, well, you're going to have to go to JC and clean it up. So last year in high school and his first couple years in college, he really got it together. Now he's getting like over a 3.5, according to sources.
Yeah. His GPA is almost as high as his kills per set.
Yeah, that's right.
Outside, here's Keone Thim through the block and down. Hawaii needed it. It will remain aloha ball here for UCSB. But Keone Thim will retreat back to serve. What are you seeing on the Hawaii side of the net here in this first frame, C-Mac?
Well, their offense just balky. You know, you look at the kill percentages this set in 182. That's half of what they normally hit. That's the biggest difference.
Thim with the toss. It's a good serve. Great pass there by Court. Gets the set from the back row. Wrist away. Did he get a touch? No. Missed it wide. Hawaii within 1. And Rick McLaughlin up off the bench he doesn't want to see anymore. It's the postseason. There's a lot on the line. It's win or go home right now.
Rarely do you hear a boo from the Hawaii crowd.
That's right. So the third set point coming up here for UCSB. It remains Aloha ball for the Chos. Finn has to get this in. He does. Pass by Court is a good one. Here's Bianchi. Dug up by Choi and out. And UCSB, the 6th seed, the lone team not ranked in the ABCA top. You know, volleyball was debuted in the 2018 season as a Big West sport, as UCSB not looking like they're relenting at all here to start this second frame. They come out and Ben Court deals an ace out of the deck, and it's quickly 1-0 Gauchos. But we're talking with Big West Commissioner Dan Butterly, and since that time, the Big West has established itself as the premier league in men's volleyball. How do you view the importance of the Big West within the construct of men's volleyball and the importance of men's volleyball as a sport under the banner of the Big West?
You know, it's the best sport we've got, to be honest with you. I mean, men's volleyball, we are winning national championships in this sport. We're making it to the national championship game if we're not winning the national championship. I continue to espouse, I'm hopeful that the NCAA continues to look at expansion of the men's volleyball championship to be in a position that we can send more than just 2 teams from the Big West, because I think this year we've got 3 to 4 teams that are very qualified to be able to compete for that national championship this year.
Keone Thim sending it into the twine. Take a look real quick here, if we may, at the Hawaiian Financial FCU starting lineups. As the serve by Meister goes long. And there you see the starting lineup scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Talking with Big West Commissioner Dan Butterly. You've been the commissioner since July 1st, 2020. That's the same day that UC San Diego and Cal State Bakersfield joined the fray. Where do you see the Big West as a whole, as it's positioned with all of the uncertainty and changes throughout the collegiate athletics landscape? As you see the joust won there by Luis Akanoko. How strong, how firm, how confident are you in where the Big West currently stands?
I feel very confident where we stand at this point. I think the Big West is the model conference in the NCAA at this point. Regional rivalries, like-minded institutions, all public institutions that are all rowing the same direction. Our board of directors, our athletic administrations are all rowing in the same direction. We continue to talk about membership. We continue to talk about the Big West in the national landscape, but I feel real confident as to where we are now and where we are going as a membership in the Big West.
You've always said some very interesting things as it pertains to student-athlete experience. And, of course, we're at a time here in the spring where you're going to have 7 championships being decided within the span of 16 days. This is kind of a big stretch here for the Big West Conference. But why do you focus so much on that aspect, right? At a time where we read headlines about, you know, TV contracts and money and that sort of ruling college sports. What makes you focus so granularly on the student-athlete experience?
Well, part of it is because of my experiences with the men's basketball program at Illinois State University back in the early 90s. Our postseason experience was only at a conference championship. And in the Big West, we're very much like the Missouri Valley. Many of our student-athletes will never see an NCAA championship. Their postseason experience will be in the Big West championships. And to now have championships for all 21 of our sports moving forward in the year 24-25, including the addition of men's and women's swimming and diving to the Big West, that was a big mission of mine, and to work with our membership to make sure every one of our student athletes has that postseason experience and to also have that opportunity to compete for an NCAA automatic qualification.
How about women's water polo? We got a pretty good team.
We do, and I'm looking forward to that championship next weekend. It should be an outstanding championship. We've got so many teams ranked in women's water polo, men's volleyball. I mean, we are definitely the spring sport kings, particularly kings and queens, I should say, particularly with these Olympic-type sports that the Big West continues to support: men's volleyball, beach volleyball, women's water polo.
How about expansion?
Expansion, we continue to look, obviously, at membership. The one thing that our membership has said, we feel very confident as to where we're at right now. We continue to look at opportunities. We're not going to say no two institutions that we have a number of institutions that have shown interest in joining the Big West, but our membership right now feels very solid at 11 full member institutions. We continue to look to strengthen programs and affiliate memberships, but we're not there right now relative to any kind of expansion.
Wouldn't one more be helpful for travel?
Potentially, yeah. It just depends on where that institution could be. Obviously, I mean, you're not going to get a travel partner for Hawaii because obviously you're on the islands. But, I mean, as you look down the road, potentially, but I think there's going to be so much shakeup with the NCAA nationally that I think there's going to be a lot of Division I institutions in the next 2 or 3 years that are going to have to reevaluate whether they're going to remain Division I institutions because of the drastic changes that are coming from the legal and judicial systems that are affecting the NCAA.
Hawaii up to a 6-3 advantage here in set 2, responding well after dropping the first stanza 25-23. Fred Rosenthal with the serve. We are talking with Big West Conference Commissioner Dan Butterly as Jess Bianchi gets his 8th kill. We obviously here at Spectrum Sports, we look at the Big West oftentimes through the lens of the University of Hawaii. You talk about membership. How does the Big West view Hawaii as a member and the value that it brings to the league?
Oh, I mean, Hawaii is a tremendous member of the Big West Conference. There's no doubt about that. This truly brings a great spirit to the Big West. Our Pacific spirit is one of our accolades. One of our pillars is that Pacific spirit. And it's exciting to have Hawaii in the league. They balance it out so well. The competitiveness of the University of Hawaii is tremendous. And they really raise the profile for the league.
All right, I just got to ask you sort of generally, this atmosphere, I mean, particularly for men's volleyball, it is unique. You could suggest globally unique. How are you enjoying this?
It's fantastic. I mean, obviously, when you're looking at, I would anticipate 8,000-ish fans in here at a 7:30 on a Thursday night watching men's volleyball. I don't think you're going to get too much of a better atmosphere in the country at this time of the year for men's volleyball. I mean, I truly wish the NCAA would consider this as an NCAA tournament site in the future, because this would be an outstanding opportunity for the number of student athletes in men's volleyball across the NCAA.
Jess Bianchi unloads again, and we are tied. He has 9 kills. Well, I guess we could probably hook you up with Aran Ganat's guy for a dressy Aloha shirt. He's got connections for sure. But Dan Butterly, we do appreciate your time. Always a pleasure talking with you, the commissioner of the Big West Conference. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in the islands.
I absolutely will. Thank you so much to Spectrum Hawaii for broadcasting this championship. It means so much to us, and you really raise the profile of the Big West. So I appreciate all you do.
It is our pleasure, our honor for sure. Dan Butterly, commissioner of the Big West Conference. We appreciate him being so generous with his time. Meanwhile, Guilherme Voss having a grand old time, per usual. Voss with his 2nd kill, a guy who was named the All Big West Conference first team yesterday. Meanwhile, the serve goes long by Sakonoko. But great to hear some of the things that Dan Butterly had to say, C-Mac, about the sport of men's volleyball, right? The importance, as the Big West sees it, of men's volleyball. Understanding that since the emergence of the Big West, it has stepped to the forefront of this sport as a league. As Alaka Itad sends it just long. He thought it was in. They rule it out, no touch. And so a point for UCSB, and after all of that, Gauchos now in front.
Dan Butterly, so positive, isn't he, Kanoa? It seems like he's just effusive in his compliments for men's volleyball. The stand sheriff center, these fans, and having him say, you know, there ought to be an NCAA championship here. That's good to hear. I think Charlie's going to bid, too. I think they're going to bid at some point.
Oh, that's served by Voss, let by. And that was one of those where Ben Court was playing up, saw it sail by, was just hoping and praying that it kept going, and it did. It went out for a Gauchos point. Hawaii hitting 273 here in this 2nd frame, 286 on the side of UCSB, and it is Bianchi to serve. Set going to Neusterer, and he had to extend a little bit just to make contact, but he puts it down. Kurt Neusterer is the leading hitter right now for Hawaii.
When was the last time we saw that? 4 kills, no errors, hitting 1,000. Alaki Todd with 3 kills, but he's got 3 errors to go along with us. He's flatlining, as is Luis Sakanoko.
Todd, meanwhile, the serve. It's a good one. It is an ace. The second ace of the match for Hawaii.
Hawaii with 8 service errors in the night, 2 aces.
Middle set off the mark. Did it fall? No, it landed out of bounds, and immediately Ben Court, again, the new favorite move of every collegiate volleyball player, look back at the coach and make the C sign gesture. And Rick McLaughlin obliging to a decision here on this challenge. And I'm going to say not enough evidence to overturn. And it is going to remain a Hawaii point, and they are going to hang on to this 2-point lead.
Santa Barbara loses the challenge in 2 remaining. Alakani Todd serving 11-9.
So here is Alakani Todd. 26 aces on the year coming into this match. Just picked up his 27. Almost got 28 right there. Walmer goes over on 2, though, and catches Hawaii off guard. Heads up play there by the redshirt junior from Manhattan Beach, Jack Walmer.
He's done a great job of guiding this team, setting a great offense, terrific server, and he gets offensive once in a while like just that.
And Court sends it out. And so the service errors accumulating on both sides, but UCSB already up to 13 outballs from the end line.
And once again, in case you just joined us, that's part of the strategy. That's what Rick McLaughlin wants his team to do. He wants them to go for it when they get back to their serve, pull Hawaii setters off the net.
Here's Keone Thim into the net. That's service error number 9 on the Hawaii side.
Sam Meister serving.
And that serve goes wide. Charlie Wade making it very clear that the efficiency is the key to success for his squad. He says the 3 sets we won against UC San Diego, and that was last Friday. He said we committed a total of 21 errors. He said that that turned around in a huge way in the set we lost. That one rattled around and returned. Court got that one returned back over the net. Gauchos go back out to Collins. Hits it out. Was there a touch? No touch. Point Hawaii. 14-11 here in the second.
And Santa Barbara was in control of that rally until the last shot. Sam Collins, by the way, coming off the sick bed a couple days ago.
That's right. Kurt Neuster, what a serve. D-set Bianchi does it again. You just can't really stop this guy.
It was the opposite of that in the first set, with UCSB hitting 460 and Hawaii hitting 182. So some Jekyll and Hyde going on here.
Hawaii trying to flip the script. Neuster out of the timeout, sends it out. This is the new reality it feels like, for this Hawaii team. It's going to be a situation where they're going to be hard-pressed to dominate any of the teams here at this stage of the year in the postseason. They're going to have to grind it out in the way that we're seeing here so far tonight, as that one goes just long off of the palm of Jack Walmer. And Hawaii gets the point on the out serve. Well, Hawaii's going to have to show some grit. And so far in this second set, they've done just that. Rosenthal to serve. Back row, it's Court. Dug up by Choi. Rosenthal running out of room. Ben Court strikes again.
Ben Court finds the court, as you said. He has really got it going on. Heavy arm. Heavy arm.
Yeah, that's 6 kills for him. And he just exploded on that set.
Plus, he got a nice set from Walmer.
And Ben Court's former Miracosta High School teammate, Sam Collins, with the serve. Back row set, it's Thim. The block caught a piece. Here's Collins from the back row. Sniffed out there by Rosenthal. So Thim, high ball set. Todd off the triple block and out.
Oh, what a great swing by Alakai Todd. High snapper off that 3-man block.
Todd, who had a double-double last match against UCSB back on March 30th. 12 kills, 10 digs. 4 kills here so far this evening. Here's Sakanoko on the serve. Service error number 11 for Hawaii. Owen Longcar. Pass by Thim. It's going to sail over the net, and Ben Court knows what to do with it. Deposits it for his 7th kill. And the Gauchos within 2.
Watch for Charlie Wade to call a timeout here if the Gauchos score one more.
Largest lead for Hawaii has been 4 in this second set. Diving pass there by Thim. One-hand back set to Todd. He couldn't two-hand it down. Back set goes to Bianchi through the block. And he does it again. 10 kills for Jess Bianchi. He is the first player on the floor to double figures. And as mentioned, C-Mac, Evan Pauling goes out. Yeah, we saw Sakanoko on that road series against UCSD, hampered by that knee. Looked good in practice by all accounts. So you wonder if that's a factor. Here's Bianchi. Pass by Galloway is a good one. Outside it is Thim rising high. He's blocked back. Thim a second time. This time will not be denied. Keone Thim with his 3rd kill.
Keone should go up and thank Yemi Voss for dragging a blocker with all those third. Neuster took a blocker with him, therefore he got the split block. Clearly Hawaii's middles are great decoys for the outside hitters.
Nice serve there by Todd. Great pass by Collins. And here's Court. He's blocked and he's roofed. Just the 2nd hitting error of the night for Ben Court. And it's Neuster next to Rosenthal, about as imposing a block as Hawaii has to offer.
Yeah, it's 6'9", 6'8". Pretty big block. You'd have trouble getting around it or over it.
I'd have trouble driving around it. D set. How about that set to Bianchi? And he makes it work. Wow, that was gutsy by Jack Walmer. And Bianchi, as he is prone to do, just finding the perfect place to touch it off the hands.
He does better with these unorthodox sets that are coming out of nowhere, because he's pretty unorthodox himself.
He's hitting 500, 11 kills. Rosenthal, the D set going to Todd, down the line and in. Oh, Jaden Glenn upset with himself. He was in position but thought it was wide. It landed in, and Hawaii back up 3. That's service error number 13 for Hawaii. To 2 aces. By comparison, on the other side, UCSB, 15 service errors to 1 ace. And they bring in Ben Pearson now to serve. 6'2" sophomore from Santa Cruz, California. Diving pass over the net by Galloway. Layout saved by Choi. Here's Chaz, dug up by Court. It'll be centered by Pearson. Collins will get a swing out of it, but he sends it out. Oh, the effort. It's postseason time. Everybody laying it on the line.
Sam Collins trying so hard to keep this ball in play. Great save by Leo Choi to keep the rally going. Chaz Galloway hitting a nice one, and then poor Collins, I felt bad for him because he really was trying to keep it in play.
You see Milan Zarkovic affectionately touching the face there of Eleu Choi. He's one of the team favorites, right? Eleu, the guy who's always putting maximum effort. D-set Bianchi. Oh, he got under that one. And a rare error. He is human. Jess Bianchi with an unforced as well. Meantime, Chaz Galloway out on the floor. Hawaii up 4. Kai Taylor! What a time to bust that one out. Largest lead of set 2 for Hawaii. And they're standing up here at Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. Aloha ball for the second set. And some time being taken to wipe perspiration off of the mat. Hawaii trying to even this thing up.
What a clutch serve by Kai Taylor. Night in and night out, he's Mr. Consistent as far as the serve goes. And as a sub, it's so tough because he's cold coming off the bench. But about 90% of the time, he gets that first one in and puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
Serving for set 2. Pass by Court is a beauty. Middle set goes to Longcar. Thim sets up Galloway. Blocked and roofed. Oh, the Gauchos shut the door. Jack Walmer was in on that one.
That was really a good block. Really solid block. Walmer now goes back to serve. Walmer. Chaz tries to go down the line and shut down. I think that Longcar got part of that as well, but here's a tough server right here.
It remains aloha ball for Hawaii. And the out serve by Walmer. And this thing is in set 1. That went down to 0-4-3 in set 2. Hawaii went from 182 in the first to 318 in the second. And the block gets a touch here on the opening sequence of set 3. Alakai Todd able to touch it off the block and down. Todd now with 7 kills. He leads all Hawaii hitters. And he is a guy who is a load bearer at the moment for this Rainbow Warrior squad.
Absolutely. Notice that Guillermo Voss that time took another blocker with him, making it easier for Todd on the outside to have only one-on-one.
And now Tread Rosenthal with the serve. Collins blocked and roofed. Oh, you had 3 Rainbow Warriors up in Todd, Voss, and Thim.
Give a lot of credit to Tread Rosenthal for serving the ball up so that the center had to go off the net, allowing Hawaii's blockers to just be over there waiting for Sam Collins.
Oh, that pass tight to the net. Bump set, backside goes to Collins. That's a tough angle. He's able to make it work anyway. Goes off of Todd and down.
You can tell he's played some beach volleyball because that little wrist away shot landed on about the 1-foot line. Also caught some of the block there as well.
So one serving two. This is going to be Sam Meister, who hails from right there in Santa Barbara, California, serving it into the net. And now Keone Thim retreating back.
Meister actually recruited as a walk-on, of all things. He always wanted to go to UC Santa Barbara, and he can play pretty much every position.
Yeah. Was a pin hitter when he first got to UCSB, but out of necessity, here he is as a middle.
I know.
D set, it's Bianchi, blocked and roofed. Oh, they got him that time. Voss getting the gist of it.
That's something that's rare. Bianchi getting blocked. Ooh, and Voss was way off the net, too. That could have easily gone inside his forearms and down.
Guilherme Voss, 5th on the career blocks list at Hawaii, getting another one there. The save there off of the Bianchi swing. Back set goes to Todd. High hands. Court able to chase it down. Walmer, back row to court. Thim the first touch. And it's going to be a net violation called against Hawaii, so they'll give the point to the Gauchos.
Santa Barbara server, Jack Walmer.
Oh, yeah, that was Chaz Galloway just nipping the net.
Yeah.
Rosenthal, high ball set goes to Todd. 3 blockers up. And that was some guava jelly put up by the freshman setter.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Tread there for putting up a please, just hit me kind of a ball.
So Todd now with 8 put downs. He's hitting .312. Entered this match 5th in the Big West Conference in season hitting percentage. Bianchi gets dug up down the line by Rosenthal. Bump set from Voss to Todd, and he is rejected. 3 blockers up, and they're able to provide the wall.
I'm surprised that Voss didn't pull out his paws then and put up a set. He's gotten pretty good at it recently.
Hawaii coming in 5th in the latest AVCA poll. I mentioned UC Santa Barbara, the only team outside of the top 20 coming into this tournament, as Nooster catches it in the sweet spot. He is 5 for 5 hitting the ball tonight.
He's having that kind of a night. Good connections between him and Rosenthal as well. That block late going up, that happened very quickly. Block was reading, they weren't committing.
Nooster, the redshirt sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, takes advantage of the overpass. 6 swings, 6 kills for Nooster.
He must have won his pregame chess match. That's all I can think of.
I was going to say, part of his bio is aspiring chess master. Per tradition, of course, he engages in a series of chess matches with any one of his fellow Rainbow Warriors. D set to Todd, and he makes it happen. And Hawaii has something brewing here in set 3. Rick McLaughlin. The first day, the first time that Hawaii has had to compete on opening day of this event since its inception in 2018. And the block is up. Nooster next to Rosenthal. Around here, they're saying, ah, ole, oh no.
Rosenthal, Nooster was shaking his head. They love to celebrate.
That's 3 team blocks for Hawaii here in this 3rd frame. They're up 6. Bianchi bounces one.
And what's interesting tonight versus 2 weeks ago is when Bianchi's not getting like every single set like he did. He got 70 sets that night.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. And tonight, Court's getting his fair share as well.
Longcar sends it out. So Hawaii up 10-4, and here is Chaz Galloway to serve. You know, an interesting turn of events, right? With Sakonoko kind of tending a little bit to his knee, maybe his calf. You have Chaz Galloway, who is out there at the moment. And this guy has been through it. He has really throughout his career only known national championship type of competition. And when you look at the veterans that Hawaii still has on this roster in Galloway, and when Voss is on the floor, Guilherme Voss as well. And that's kind of the old school, right? Those are the OGs, and they may be relied upon even more here this week to try to carry this team to the promised land.
Yeah, they've been the 3 Final Fours. They've won twice. They'd love to go back again to finish their careers. G. Voss has really taken on more of a leadership role in the practice gym, knowing that things are urgent right now.
Well, and of course, Spiros Hakas, who was part of that crew, is watching from the tunnel. And they're trying to perform well on his behalf here this week. Outside, it's Court. Sends it out. Was there a touch? No touch. Point for Hawaii. And this is the biggest lead of the match for anybody. There's a look at Hakas. And just his image on the big screen above prompts that reaction.
That was great, wasn't it? So spontaneous.
Oh, what a serve! Kurt Neusterer lets out a roar. Just like this crowd, Hawaii up 8.
Well, Kurt has struggled from behind the service line tonight compared to his normal outings. But now he's starting to make up for it by keeping the ball in play, and picked up an ace there with a little curveball.
So far, Kurt Neusterer has played the most efficient match of anybody in a Hawaii uniform, both from the service line and certainly offensively. 2 aces here this evening. Neusterer also with 3 blocks to his ledger. Took a little something off that time. D set, it's Bianchi. The block slowed it down. Rosenthal sets up Thim. Thim sets up Rosenthal. Pinballed around in return. Free chance here for Hawaii. Oh, the overpass, though. A little overcooked off the platform of Alaka'i Todd, and Sam Meister able to put it down.
It's Alaka'i trying to be too perfect there. He really didn't need to get the ball all the way up to the net. The 3 or 4 foot line would have been just fine. And he knows it.
Now Ben Court, you see he's got about as fierce a game face as anybody in this conference. D-set goes to Todd by the double block. That was emphatic. And Alaka'i Todd now into double figures in kills. He has 10.
Slow start tonight, but he's picking up speed.
I know. A few more moments being taken to wipe the perspiration off of the floor here. You know, it's a Thursday night. You know, floor wipers, it's a school night. It's, you know, they're a little short-staffed. This is a skeleton crew, I think, on the floor wiping front.
For those who joined us late, 42-minute first set. 32-minute the second set. These are long sets that are going on, too. Yeah.
Good serve there by Rosenthal. Here is Bianchi. Had to drift a little bit on that one. Good dig, Galloway. High ball set goes to Thim. 2 hands it over. Sliding save by Jaden Glenn. Wrist away shot dug up there by Rosenthal. Alaka'i Todd tries to throw it deep. Dug up by Bianchi. Collins through a triple block. The save, Galloway. The second touch, Choi, and it's returned. And then Guilherme Voss will be called for interfering with the one-hand set attempt by Walmer. And no real argument from G. Voss.
He knew right away that he got a little bit. That's where Guilherme interfered.
7 serving 14. Here it comes from Meister. Pass by Choi over the net. What a dig there by Galloway. Diving second touch by Rosenthal. Free chance here now for the Chos, but that pass goes over the net. And Keone Phim takes advantage. Oh, these teams are missing out on some golden opportunities in the passing game.
Just a little bit too much adrenaline. Overexcited, trying to be too perfect a little bit.
Now Tread Rosenthal taking on some of the floor wiping responsibilities. He's a little older than the average floor wiper age, right?
Yeah, and plus it's not past his bedtime.
What a season Tread has had. Just 17 years of age, a freshman, to be playing volleyball in this league, and now here in this event. Keone Phim with the serve. Hawaii in front comfortably at the moment. Good second touch there by Todd after the save by Rosenthal. Gauchos with the advantage. Here's Bianchi off the block. It stays on the Gauchos side. Bianchi a third time. Oh, and that one is detonated.
You can stop him once. You slow him down the second time, but don't count on 3 times in the same rally. He's just too good.
14 kills now for Bianchi on 31 swings.
It was big by Rosenthal to keep that rally going.
8 serving 15, Walmer to bring it across. Crawls it over the net, and it drops down helplessly for an ace.
Remember when Walmer served NC2A championship point versus Long Beach State a couple of years ago? And these Rainbow Warriors know how to receive his serve.
Rick McLaughlin says that Walmer definitely the most consistent and toughest server that the Gauchos have to offer. Here is Galloway. Hanging, just touched it over, diving save Walmer. Set to Bianchi through the block and down, and the Gauchos right back with 3 straight points.
By guess who? 2 of the 3 were by Bianchi. Nice pop-up by Walmer. 3 blockers up. Bianchi somehow finds a way through.
Into the net. That one doesn't crawl over, and Hawaii gets the point. You know, we should also point out Jaden Glenn, the libero for UCSB, has kind of reemerged as the primary libero after having given way for a portion of the season to the freshman Joe Wallace, who has played really well. But Glenn, the more veteran of the two, kind of great to see him once again reestablish himself. He is, according to Rick McLaughlin, the best communicator of the two, whereas Joe Wallace may be the more dynamic when it comes to passing bomb serves. Bianchi off the block and down. You saw Ozan Oz, the 6'8" sophomore from Bursa, Turkey, in there as the serving sub for Hawaii.
And I think Jaden Glenn's father might be in the house. I think he flew over. His name's Danny Glenn. He's really highly successful women's volleyball coach at Newport Harbor High School in Southern California.
Yeah, their other libero, Joe Wallace, also the son of a volleyball coach.
John Wallace, who used to coach at Santa Clara. They'd be using up all the volleyball IQ with 2 guys.
Serve by Collins goes long. So Hawaii presented here with a true opportunity to take the advantage in this match. Up 17-11, but still a lot of work to do. Alakai Todd, the high toss. Oh, somehow returned by the Gauchos. Great effort. Rosenthal outside. Galloway hanging and banging.
He's become quite the fireman. Off the bench, putting out the fires. How about this defense? Nice little pancake there by Walmer. And Galloway facing a 2-man block, finding a way to put it down. Hanging and banging.
First kill for Chaz in his 5th year with the program. Todd into the twine.
UCSB server, Owen Longhorn.
He learned on senior night, Chaz Galloway, also an equestrian lover.
Yeah.
Pass by Choi goes off the big screen above, so it can be played on Hawaii's side. Galloway's two-hand touch is blocked. Dicek goes to Todd, and he explodes on the ball.
How about that? Spontaneous play off the scoreboard for Hawaii to keep that ball alive and get a decent set. Oh my goodness.
Well, you see the fine writing minds that represent press row over there, as that one is two-handed down by Bianchi. And so Jess Bianchi kind of sneakily getting in there for the two-hand put down.
So much like Hilaire Hano.
Yeah,
This is like
so many similarities.
Yeah. Like a Xerox copy.
However, that serve goes long. Hawaii reaches the 20-point mark. Gauchos hitting a little bit of a stretch of slippage here in this third frame, trying to find the traction once again. How much of that is perhaps UCSB hitting the skids on their own? How much of it is what Hawaii's doing?
A little bit of each.
Kai Taylor. Here's Bianchi. Wrist away, misses wide, no touch. And Hawaii up 8 here in the third.
And McLaughlin has one more timeout if he needs it. He may not use it though. He may want to just get to the fourth ASAP.
Taylor the toss. Another good serve. Middle set, and oh, speaking of hanging, that was Sam Meister just levitating up there for an extra second.
A boy from Santa Barbara High School.
And so now Ben Court. Pass by Galloway's a good one. Middle set, Voss, and there it is. That connection has been a little shaky here this evening, but that one was pure.
That was only jamming, I think, 7th set all night. Normally he gets a lot more, given that he hits 400 to 500 every night. But he's been a decoy all night for the outside hitter, so take your pick.
Pass there by Glenn, middle set, there's Meister. So the middles dueling there in sequential rallies.
Instead of dueling banjos, it's dueling middles.
Yeah, or dueling pianos.
Yeah, there you go.
Dueling middles, there you go. Pass by Choi as Todd chasing it down. Hawaii relegated to just sending one over free ball style. Middle set, and that's long car. So you take one middle out, you put the other one in, same result. First kill of the match for Owen Longcar.
He easily had 4 sets all night.
Meister, meanwhile, 5 kills on 6 swings. Here he is serving. Pass by Galloway is perfect. Backside set, Thim got the touch, gets the point, and he will retreat back to serve. 23 serving 16 here in the third.
What a pass by Chaz Galloway on that last one. That was a really, really tough serve. Charlie Wade was telling me the other day that he wished that Galloway would return to that form where he gets 16 serves in with no errors, which he did last weekend.
17 serving 23. Uphill climb here for the Gauchos. And that's not going to help the cause. Serving error number 23 for UC Santa Barbara. And the crowd to its feet here on Aloha Ball for the third.
And if I'm not mistaken, one more, that'd be a full game of errors given to the other team.
Hawaii trying to go up 2-1. Backside. And the block is up. Galloway next to Newster.
Senior leadership.
So Hawaii up 2-1. Winner gets UC Irvine tomorrow night. Anteaters, the 2 seed here. Sam Collins getting things started here in the fourth. Middle set, Voss hits it long. And so the Gauchos strike first.
Leading the way in that third set for the Rainbow Warriors. Alicante tied with 5 kills, only 1 error.
And Todd leading Hawaii with 11 kills total.
And Jess Bianchi had 6 kills in that set.
17 for Bianchi overall. How about that joust up there? Ball was frozen between Bianchi and Rosenthal, but the quick reset and recoil for Bianchi, who then gets his 18th kill.
It goes from a joust and almost being knocked down to popping back up and getting the kill. Look at this, he's almost fell down. One step, it's a little step close move and then hammer.
This dude is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's an ace. Sam Collins. And what a way to start set 4 for UCSB.
Collins has put up 3 very tough serves. Obviously the last ace, but the other serves were very difficult as well.
Remember the last time these two teams met, March 30th, it went 5. UCSB almost pulling off the reverse sweep. Rosenthal goes middle to Voss. That set a little low. Pancake saved Glenn. Here's Bianchi blocked. Collins the cover. Ulmer trying to play it off the string. Wasn't able to do so, and Hawaii finally on the board here in set 4.
I'll tell you one thing for Charlie Wade and his team. He does not want to go 5. He's got a big semifinal match tomorrow night. He wants to get these guys out of here as soon as possible. He'd love to see him play with more of a sense of urgency, I think, to finish it.
Outside, it's Court. Block slowing it down that time. And then Thim tooling the block to his advantage. That was a savvy move there by Keone Thim.
Meantime, UCSB wants to do the opposite. They want to stay here as long as possible.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll stay till midnight if we have to.
I mean, this is quite simply a win-or-go-home scenario for these teams.
Yeah.
Back set, Bianchi tips it over, saved by Choi, rattled around and returned. Diving pass by Glenn. Here's Bianchi, there was no block in sight. You had Thim desperately trying to provide some resistance to no avail, and that was just hitting lines right there for Bianchi.
You can't give him just hitting lines either. What a save there that time.
And that serve goes long by Longcar. Hawaii out digging for what it's worth. UCSB 25-21. Rainbow Warriors led by Tread Rosenthal, who has 7 digs. Aleu Choi with 4. And Keone Thim about to serve. He has 5 digs to go along with his 6 kills. Quick middle set. That was below the tape. And there was not much that Meister could do with it.
Ulmer immediately apologizing. McLaughlin, formerly a big setter for Loyola Marymount back in the day.
And that serve goes long by Fim. So UCSB jumps in front. Yeah, Rick McLaughlin, also a very decorated head coach. By the way, two-time ABCA National Coach of the Year. Led the Gauchos to the national championship back in 2011. He knows what it takes. Hawaii scrambling here. How about the back bump set by Galloway, though? Gave Todd a chance. Now the second on the other side to Chaz. Dug up there by Glenn. Here's Court. Tried to avoid the block. Missed the court wide. And so we're tied at 5.
He hasn't missed many of those. He's pretty steady. Doesn't make many mistakes. One of the Santa Barbara passers moving up to the 3-meter line for Gimme Voss. They want to take this ball and this serve with their hands. See if Voss jump serves him and surprises him. Nope.
Saw the attendance numbers. Good crowd here on a Thursday. Little pitter-patter above the net. And finally, Sam Meister puts it down. This is the 3rd straight year that these two teams have met in the Big West Championship Tournament. They met in the semifinals the previous 2 years. Hawaii winning both of those matchups. Here's Todd. And Court couldn't conjure a save. And so back and forth we go here in set 4. And Alaka'i Todd, who has been such a revelation for this Hawaii team this season. After all of those years waiting in the wings, finally getting his opportunity, and he's made the most of it.
His 6th year in the program.
D set, here's Bianchi. Dug up by Rosenthal over the net, almost goes down. A pancake save by Glenn, and then Collins pumps it long. And Hawaii wins the point, but credit Jaden Glenn just for keeping that thing alive.
I thought that ball was down for sure.
Glenn, the redshirt junior from Corona Del Mar, California, where he was a setter and libero. And look at this right here. Spatula time.
Yep.
And that serve goes long. So these two teams just trading these points at the moment. And Meister serves it into the twine. That is service error number 25.
That's a whole game.
Now it's becoming a battle of service attrition.
Here's Hawaii, that's 18.
It's been a serving exhibition only a mother could love. Back row, that's Galloway. Cleared for takeoff.
Fans up on their feet for that one. Nooster held the middle blocker just a little bit, just enough for Chaz to find room to hit it down.
Man, he can get up into the stratosphere. He has been able to do that from day one when he first walked onto the University of Hawaii at Manoa campus, as Noosterer, who has had such an efficient game tonight, serves it long, and we're tied at 9 here in the 4th.
fourth service error for Kurt, unfortunately. That's one area in which he's struggled just a bit.
Choi with the pass. Outside, it's Thim. Goes off the block and out. So Keone Thim starting to find some success. He's got 7 kills. You know, he only has 1 hitting error here in this match.
He's in for a big number. He's hitting close to 400. 429 right now.
The Thim Reaper, as some refer to him. Well, Walmer, long run there. Sets up court, and that was beautiful by Jack Walmer. A dynamic back bump set.
And how did Court find a way around that 3-man block? I thought that was going to be stuff around all the way in the closet. All 3 blockers up. Oh, he went over Thim, of all people.
So 10-10, Longcar with the serve. Here's Thim. Trying to go over the block himself, but a good layout save there by Walmer. Here's Bianchi. Saved by Galloway. Hawaii on the attack. It's Todd through the block and down. Alakati does it again. He's got 13 kills.
That was a big kill for Alakati because he's not used to getting out of that left side. He'd much prefer the right. Sort of squeezed his way through that block, didn't he?
Thim taking something off, making sure he got it in. Here's Bianchi. And it was just Chaz Galloway there trying to put up some kind of resistance, but good luck.
Nice little play set from Walmer here. He sets Bianchi a little 2-set right behind him as opposed to setting out to the antenna, threw Hawaii's block off for sure.
Bianchi now with 20 kills, hitting .333. He's had 42 attempts. Now the attempt from the service line. Here's Voss blasting it off the hands. So it's Glenn setting up Bianchi down the line. The dig there by Choi. Outside Galloway, up the elevator shaft. A few extra floors.
Chaz is ready for that one, and Tread. Here's a great dig by Elena Choi. And a perfect set from Treadwell. Nice location, just far off the net for Galloway to get a good swing at it. Did I say Treadwell? I heard that on your show the other day. You said Treadwell. No, I picked up on it. No, Tread Rosenthal.
Yeah, talking about Mom Lindsay, maiden name Treadwell. The reason why Tread's named Tread.
Yeah.
As a play off of her last name, played volleyball at Notre Dame. Here's Bianchi. Oh, the broad jump from behind the line. He makes it look so effortless.
He's not getting any weaker as this match goes on. It looks like he's getting stronger.
I mean, is he even sweating? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. That serve goes long. And you talk about Tread Rosenthal, of course, very athletic family. His sister's playing volleyball at a high level. Dad Mike was an offensive lineman at Notre Dame, played 9 years in the NFL with the Giants and Vikings, now the athletics director at Miracosta High School, Tread's alma mater. Of course, you got a bunch of Miracosta guys on the other side of the net as well. I mean, that is a renowned program. But Tread, who received some of those athletic genes, right? Obviously a guy of good size. He's pushing 6'10", as he told us. And so I asked him, I said, you know, you must have had coaches from other sports that were tugging on you, right? Like, hey, why don't you come over here and play a little football, maybe play a little basketball? I said, yeah, basketball was kind of an option. He said, but I didn't really like it very much. I think he's found a home here on the volleyball court. As Galloway gets blocked, Walmer jumping up next to Longcar, and UCSB in front, trying to even this match up and force a fifth.
Well-formed block, nice press over the net.
Outside, Galloway. Down the line, dug up by Bianchi. Collins sends it over. And so a free chance here for Hawaii. Middle set, it's Neusterer. And Kurt still perfect. 7 for 7.
And I think Rosenthal would love to feed him more. And watch for more on the more good passes when Kirk's in the front row. Watch for more balls to go to him, I think.
Walmer going back row. It's Court. And Court, he reaches double figures. He has 10 kills. And UCSB gets the 15 first set. 25-23, Hawaii turning it around. 25-20 in the second, 25-17 in set 3. But UCSB is thinking about pushing this to a 5th. Remember, Hawaii winning both the regular season matchups in this building. Second night went to 5 as Walmer out of the timeout sends it long. And we're tied at 15. We saw it in the opener here this evening. CSUN and UC San Diego. UCSD had beaten CSUN twice, including a reverse sweep on night 2 of that series on the road at CSUN. And so we talked about how difficult it is to beat a team 3 times in one season. Hawaii in position to try to pull it off, but experiencing perhaps just how hard it is. Back row, it's Court. Dug up by Galloway, nicely done. Taylor with the set, a little off the mark, so now a free chance here for the Gauchos. Bianchi, blocked. Pancake save Todd, they're gonna say it's up. Swing there by Thim, couldn't get it down. So now Glenn sets up Bianchi, and he's blocked en route. Guilherme Voss staying with it.
We're going to have a challenge here, Kanoa. They're going to challenge the Hawaii pancake dig.
And it appeared to be Todd who was closest to it, and Rick McLaughlin, who's actually had a pretty good success rate here in these challenges. All right, so we've come to a decision. Tom Saunders is going to fill us in here momentarily. So they do overturn the call. They're going to say that it went down, point for the Gauchos. And so it goes from 16-15 in favor of Hawaii to 16-15 in favor of UCSB. Blasted long. Is that a touch 'em all, C-Mac?
I think it was touch 'em all.
At least a ground rule double, maybe?
No, it was touch 'em all. It wasn't close. That was way gone. Sam's a really good server, by the way.
Yeah.
This is no disrespect to his server.
No, he's been extremely reliable this season. How about that serve? Fred Rosenthal slicing and dicing for the ace. And there's his folks.
It's a really tough serve to receive. It's got so much spin on it, and it's going away from that right back passer.
Another good serve. Pass by Glenn was a beauty, though, and then the behind-the-head middle set there to Longcar. Well executed. Jack Walmer putting it on the money.
Well, Walmer, after staying away from his middles for a long time, all of a sudden now he's coming back to them, and they're delivering.
Here's Thim timing it against 3 blockers. Collins nearly coming up with the save. Heck of an effort there by Jack Walmer. But Hawaii gets the point.
Thim goes over the 3-man block. Wow.
He's looking pretty springy out there this evening. Keone Thim now with 8 kills.
He just continues to defy gravity, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't exist in his world.
Listed at 6 feet. Possibly a charitable listing. But that doesn't stop him from playing well above those dimensions. Backside, it's Bianchi. Blocked and roof!
Chaz Galloway to the rescue. Bianchi can go down the line. Chaz just stayed disciplined, stayed really patient, and takes that line away. That's when, you know, when Bianchi looks like he's going to line, he usually wrists away on it and goes cross court. We'll see.
UCSB out of system. Bianchi blocked again. Good cover there by Court. Quick reset for him. He two-hands it over. Choi with the set. Todd blasted off the hands, chased down by Walmer. So now Glenn going over to Court. He two-hands it over again. Sliding save Choi. Rosenthal to Voss. He's blocked. It's returned over, and then Bianchi finishes the rally.
Oh, man, what a rally.
And there is perspiration everywhere on the Terraflex after that point.
Just get one big mop and just mop the whole thing. Oh, man.
So Keone Thim pitching in on the floor wiping procedures.
Keone Thim slow to get up.
Yeah, landed a little bit thuddy on that one. Maybe knocking the wind out of himself a little bit. Choi, some high cheddar. Great effort by Rosenthal just to keep it off the floor. A little miscommunication there by Santa Barbara, and then Ben Court always seems to come through when they need him the most. He's got 11 kills, and we are tied again. Tread Rosenthal, though, talking to the officials, he wanted to see if there was some kind of perhaps double contact or an extra contact because of how it was fielded on the Santa Barbara side. Let's take a look here.
I thought there was a double contact right there. One, maybe not.
It looked like there could have been, which means that they would have committed one extra contact or a fourth touch violation. Rosenthal back set, a little tight to the net. And it's going to be a point to UCSB. They're going to say that Alakai Todd was reaching over the net for that one, that it was on the Santa Barbara side. Todd's arguing that it was a joust. And Charlie Wade wants clarification. Oh, and boy, there would be a lot at stake in a race to 15 if they are able to successfully do so.
Big serve here from a really good server.
20 serving 19, Bianchi. Good pass there by Choi outside. It's Galloway up the ladder and down the chute it goes.
What a pass by Choi that allowed the middle blocker to hold the other middle blocker to give Galloway kind of a split block there.
And how about the move here to once again call upon Ozan Ols, a transfer from the University of Jamestown in North Dakota, NAIA program. Gets it in. The pass there by Glenn. Middle set. The Meister. And it is going to be a UCSB point. The call by Sergio Gonzalez is a lift, I believe. And Tread Rosenthal arguing the point. The crowd not pleased, as you can tell.
That's confusing, you know, because it looked to me like it came off cleanly right there. Oh, it may have held on a little bit.
So UCSB up one again. Good dig there by Court. Here's Bianchi. 3 blockers up. Somehow saved by Thim as he rolls along that back line. Galloway tried to touch it down. Collins couldn't control it, and it's a Hawaii point, and we're tied at 21. Oh, we got a battle here in this race to 4 now, C-Mac.
Do you think these 6,000 fans are getting the money's worth? I think so. I haven't seen anybody leave the arena, I'll tell you that.
No. School night, schmool night.
That's right.
between some of the pauses to wipe the floor, some of the challenges. This has been a match that has sort of crawled along this evening. Leaves a lot of moments for contemplation.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's Alaka Itad. 21 all, he gets it in. What a pass there by Glenn. Set Bianchi. Deep corner and out. No touch. And it's a point for Hawaii. And Rick McLaughlin going to signal for a timeout. He gets it in. Pass by Collins, a good one. Walmer middle set, and Meister finishes the deal. So we're tied at 22. Largest lead in this fourth set for UCSB was 3. That was back when it was 3-0. Hawaii led by 2 points at its peak when it was 19-17. So here we go. It's a race to 3, and Ben Pearson in and back to serve. Galloway with the pass. He sticks it, and then over on 2 goes Trent Rosenthal.
First time he's used it tonight. Maybe he couldn't have picked a better time for the 23rd point. Wow.
So Chaz Galloway awaits the signal to serve again. The Gaucho players taking on the responsibility to wipe some perspiration off of the floor. You can understand this has been a hard-fought battle.
The reason the fans are booing is I don't think anybody dove for that ball. I'm not sure. They were wiping up invisible perspiration.
Galloway gets it in. It's an ace.
Not known as an ace server, but he comes up with the biggest one maybe of his career.
And it is Aloha ball for a ticket to the semifinals. Pass by Court. Walmer D-set, it's Bianchi. And that will postpone things at least for the moment. Jess Bianchi with 24 kills. They remain standing here. Is there a better scene in all of men's volleyball? Jack Walmer, the former Rainbow Warrior to serve. Still match point for the Rainbows. Pass goes over the net. Rosenthal able to touch it deep and down. And Hawaii.
Coach, congratulations. Tough match tonight, but the bottom line is it's about surviving and advancing, and that's exactly what you did.
For sure. Wasn't pretty out there all the time, but, you know, we gutted it out. Got to love Chaz Galloway coming in off the bench. You know, he's been banged up and hadn't played a lot in the last month, and really stepped up and gave us a lift and was a big part of tonight's win.
We saw you bring Ogus off the bench as a serving specialist. We haven't seen him a lot this year. What was your thought there?
He's been crushing serves at practice. And, you know, a few times I put him in earlier, kind of roll shot it, and I had to deal with them. If I put you in, you got to hit it hard. And, you know, he made both attempts. So, you know, at that point, just trying to push it a little bit, see if we can get something going from the service line. And really proud he stepped up and put some good balls in play.
All right, tomorrow night sets up a matchup with Irvine. No secrets between you two. This will be your 4th meeting already this year.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, we just played him a few weeks ago, and it'll be a battle for sure. Want to thank the crowd, everybody coming out here tonight. And if you got an opportunity, come down tomorrow night. It'll be a hell of a show.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks. Aloha.
Aloha.
Thanks a lot.